Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. So welcome back onto my video today. Today we will be talking about Technics Amplifier. This company has released 3 amplifiers. Okay. Now I don't know if you've heard about Technics, a basic, and then a medium model, and a high level model. But in serious consideration, which one would you really buy out of these? Because there's some problems with each one of them. Okay, a lot of the people who made videos on YouTube, I didn't really like them. What they were saying about these amplifiers. The amplifier things was good, but why were they showing you Technics speakers? They literally weren't showing any speakers. Not Technics ones anyway. I mean, when you buy an amplifier, you need to buy the same brand speakers, man. And why weren't these companies? No, sorry, not companies. Why weren't these people showing these on YouTube? I was very surprised. They just showing the amplifier, and they keep on talking, and nothing else. They keep on showing a face and just doing a speech on them. It's that, blah blah. It was that, it was this. Oh my God, goodness sake. For goodness sake, show some stuff on screen, man. What it actually looks like. They keep on showing you in front of the television what it looks like. I don't think that's a good way to show an amplifier. Amplifier is a serious piece of kit, man. You gotta show it properly. This one is by far the best model. Right. There's one called Technics G700. Now that amplifier, you might not find it very appealing. It's one of the best price tags, around about something like £1,799. It costs something like that. You might think that price is high, but it's one of the best price for a Technics amplifier. Problem with that, it's only 70 watts per speaker. We mean per channel. That's what it gives you. And there is no Wi-Fi, no streaming technology in that amplifier. The watts is low, and there's no Wi-Fi, no streaming to be done on that amplifier. Okay. So I wouldn't really consider that one at all. But if you don't mind 70 watts and you don't care about for streaming, then you can go and buy that one. But literally, I wouldn't really buy that one at all. Okay. This one is Technics SU-R1000, the one I'm showing right now. But there is another one which is more expensive than this. I'll show you that one. Look at the price of this one. It's a Technics SU-R1000 2-channel teacher amplifier. Look at the price. £13,999 for one of these. This is not worth buying. Why? I'll tell you why. Look at this. It says here 300 watts plus 300 watts. That just spoils it. You know, why would that spoil it? More wattage is better. Yeah, but in terms of Technics speakers, they haven't got these kind of wattage in them. But it's better to buy Technics speakers because Technics speakers are one of the best one for sound quality, man. Do not get any other brand. You're making a big mistake. People who buy other speakers for these Technics amplifiers, don't do that. It doesn't give you the same sound that you really want. When you buy a particular product, amplifiers and the speakers gotta be on the same brand. You should buy them on the same brand. And that's where you're gonna get really high quality from. Now, if we look at their speakers, right? I'll show you. This is saying, look, this is 300 watts per channel. But there's no speaker for 300 watts per channel. Alright? The best speaker system is this one. Can I show you? We'll go into that, don't worry. Right. This one. These speakers. Let me see if they got in separate. No. Let me just show you this speaker system. Yeah. We're not going to go into it too much today. This speaker system is a SP-R1. It looks very beautiful and it's very nice from the bottom. These speakers have one of the best ones. But one of these speakers is 150 watts only. But the amplifier we just saw, which costs over 13,000, that's 300 watts per channel. The amplifier is not even worth buying. I want to buy that. Consider that very seriously. If you want to buy one of these speakers, this is 150 per channel. But the amplifier is saying it's 300 watts per channel. Would you really buy that amplifier for 13,000 and more? And then you're only getting 150 watts per channel here? I wouldn't buy that one. Stay away from the amplifier. It's no good. Because you cannot get any speakers on that watt. Not from Technics you can't. Because Technics speakers are one of the best. Okay, so bear that in mind. I would say this is the best amplifier. Yeah. This is one of the best one. It's strange, isn't it? But it is. This one's just a bit over 7,000. Okay, this one is a little bit cheaper. This is by far the best amplifier in my opinion. Because the speakers I showed you is 150 per channel. Check this out. What this is per channel. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think. Hold on. Them speakers. Well, just showing. They're not 150. They're 140 watts. 140 watts per channel. I repeat. The speakers I showed you. They're 140 watts per channel. Okay, so let's get on into this. So the amplifier, the most expensive one, is 300 watts per channel. It's not worth buying. Ignore it. This is the one to go for. Technics Stereo Integrated Amplifier SU-R1000. Get this one. It's the best. This gives you serious sound as well. So here we go. Technics continue to possess ideal sound by challenging new sonic dimensions realized by full digital amplifier. Check that out. You ain't gonna get anything better than this. Dynamic sound for digital amplifier. Okay, evolved to new heights. I don't know how many times we're gonna talk about genuine engine. Right, genuine engine is a jitter. Is a major cause of distortion digital systems. Okay, it gives you like a low frequency range. Okay, high sample rate and high frequency range. That's what it gives you. ADCT. Okay, so what does this do? It's a power for output stage. Okay, speakers counter. Okay, it is a high-end audio amplifier, by the way. Okay, the diversity of speakers. Now take a look at this. DSP, line, phono, optical, and USB-B. Okay, it gives you all the way there. And let's go down there a bit. Take a look at this chart very carefully, because a lot of people are not showing you this stuff. It's good to learn the technology, what Technics actually put in there for you. Okay, understand all this Geno ADCT, how it works. It's right in front of you. Understand it very carefully. Read this. It tells you all about the circuitry they use inside of this system. Okay, I think it's good to understand all this, how the thing has been developed. I don't think anybody should ignore that. Assuring low no stable power supply output. It gives you a dance speed silent power supply, alright? So the SU-R1000, right, uses switching power supply, okay? Required by the digital amp. Which gives you a very good sound quality. Even the advanced speed gives you a silent power supply. And then furthermore is super low noise regulator. Okay. This is a super high speed switching power supply, by the way, which is really good. It does it in a really fast speeds. You can tell by looking at this chart really carefully. Now these are high frequency things they used in this system. Alright. They've used such a great technology inside the chassis of this system, right? That is just furthermore proof how good Technics amplifier really can be. Okay? In a big way, Technics is very superior in amplifying, alright? Switching frequency, okay, higher ranges, far off the audio range. Understand this very carefully. Then it goes 4 independent power supply units. 4. So the SU-R1000, right? Every element comprising the power supply has been diligently studied and revised for higher sound quality. See, these are the stuff that people don't read properly. Look the way Technics has given you this system. They've been working really hard on this thing, yeah, to get you a best amplifier for your money. I know it's a lot of money, but once you spend that money, you get really high quality, like you are a DJ. Alright, you get that kind of quality out of this thing. Then it goes, what's more, right? The 4 independent power supply units are provided for different circuit blocks. They provide different circuit blocks. Can you see? They're not just one, they are different ones. To give you the highest sound quality, it has to be done like that. I told you, enhancement of the sound quality. It's really impressive. So read about that very carefully in your own time. This is all from the inside. They actually showed you from the inside of it. Look at it. It looks like that. I've got to say the amount of work they're putting to this thing. They're trying to deliver stereo sound to your home. Signal input selection optically designed for high purity sound, reproduction, development, commitment to create premium sound quality. Man, Technical knows how to handle sound, man. Alright. They used the phono and analog in this. Do you remember the previous old Technics amplifiers? They used wiring system, didn't they? Where they used to use the wires into the amplifiers and into speakers. But now they're using phono sockets for the amplifier and the speakers. The reason for that, it gives you pure sound. I'm sure they've written that. Look at this. Full discrete circuit design. Layout performing. Tuning. Okay. Then it reproduces outstanding sound quality from analog or digital input sources. That's why they use the phono sockets. Take a look at this. Further proof of the circuitry that they used inside this system. Look at this very carefully at these pictures, man. Look at how they put all this stuff inside of the system. Look at this one. Discrete OP amp, AD converter made by AKM. I don't know who they are. Power conditioner, jitter remover, yeah, and so on. Then it goes high rigidity chassis and design. Wow, while we're looking at the case and the chassis of this system, it looks tremendous. The design looks very nice, by the way. is to reduce the noise, the chassis they used in this, alright? Just take a look at that. We will go furthermore down. Input, output. Made for majority selected high-end parts. Okay? They're high quality parts, you know. For your analog inputs and all that. Machine brass parts. Okay? Then Technics refined design, high quality hairline, service village, wherever that is, large dual needle solid animal blocks and spin finish. Okay, let's take a look at this ball part now. Aluminium 6 mm top panel. So the top panel, right, they're talking about this. Okay, and then here, aluminium 6 mm side panel, the side, okay, on the side of the system. Then it goes high rigidity insulator down here. They put a lot of work into this thing, I'm telling you. Take this thing seriously. What you're paying for a really high-end thing. Then it goes 10 mm front panel. Now this is a very important part. It goes fusion analog technologies and proprietary digital technologies. Technics new technologies introduce and break through to the world of analog audio. And look what it says. As I said, intelligent Phono EQ. They've changed it. They don't use the words anymore. They use Phono. Now this is going to tell you why they're using the Phonos. Why? The SU-R1000 utilizes sound quality improvement technology for low DSP. See that? That's what they're doing now. Which relies high sound quality not possible with analog Phono EQ. You see? There you have it. And the next part is equal to EQ curve made possible by hybrid analog digital circuit design. The high gain low pass filter. Okay. Let's read on that as well. That's a turntable by the way. Analog player. To show you one of them. Signal flow. Then it goes crosstalk canceller. Okay. You need to each cartridge. This is about the measuring signal, right? Recorded on the combination record bundle with the SU-R1000, right? With a built-in DSP. Well, if you look at the results, it gives you a more sound image and wider sound ambience. Okay, look at this chart, alright? The image below, look at this. Look at it. What it gives you. Take a look at this very carefully if you can understand this chart, because just by speaking you're not going to understand. You have to look at this properly for proof. Okay? Before, after, look at that. This is amazing, isn't it? People are not looking at this very seriously, but look how much work has been put into this amplifier. I would say it's quite a lot. Phono response optimizer, okay? This is a calibration record, by the way. It corrects the effect of impedance matching between the pickup cartridge and phono equalizer. This is very important because in the previous amplifiers, right, you know, the impedance matching between the, as a pickup cartridge, the phono equalizer, they weren't doing the jobs correctly. What you was doing before, you was keep on changing the equalizers, but you really couldn't see much of a difference, could you? Really? You kept on filling out with these equalizers and doing all sorts of different things, but you really couldn't hardly tell. You could, but when you keep on changing them out a lot, sorry, then you could tell. But this one will give you true sound quality of the cartridge, okay? And also the technology aims to improve sound quality, okay? Switch in high and sensitive phono input. You see this phono input? This is what gives you the true sound quality now, not the wires. Now look at this. You got one in silver? Very nice image. This is the one primarily they showed you the color. Depends on how many silver items you got in your house. That's why you would buy a silver item. Otherwise it wouldn't suit in your dining room, would it? They've got this color. If you prefer this one. I think black's more suitable, isn't it? Because all the items are black, aren't they? And you got this one. This looks really cool. Look how amazing that looks in black. From here, it's all black. Then you got these shiny controls here. Then you got this white. Then you got these frequencies here. It looks really nice. Just take a look at that for a few seconds. Look at that. Looks really nice. And this is, I'll tell you, this is an on-off switch. This is a phones where you can put your mic in. This is a volume, minimum and max. It says Phono MC. This is an input selector. You turn that around and you get that selection here. And this is just a frequency as you play your music. This one. Wow. Did anybody actually show you this properly? Take a look at these inputs. They're given to you, alright? Headquarters, Panasonic Corporation, Osaka, Japan. Okay. Anyway, here, right? Take a look at this. Speakers. Whoa! How many speakers you were born there? This is for the right speakers. This is for the left speakers. Okay. But to be honest, there is two colors, isn't it? On this, it's the same as well. Don't get confused. You can see four of them. If you want to connect one speaker, look, there's a minus and a plus. So look at the wire correctly and put that one in there. One will go in there. One will go in there. That's a one speaker, okay? There's one speaker there. Again, repeat that there. You can connect another speaker here. You have two speakers here, okay? And here, the same again. One speaker here, one speaker here. It's pretty a lot. You can put 4 speakers on this thing. Well, the way I'm looking at it, well, you're not going to put 4 cables on there, are you? Because if you look at previously, the wired speakers, they used to be white and red in it. That's the same thing here, isn't it? See that? Plus or minus. The plus is at the top. Well, you're not going to put the both of them up here, are you? So it's going to be over here and over here. Anyway, so there you go. Record out, pre-out, record in, main in. There's a phono sockets with that. It's all based on phono socket. But basically, the only thing that's changed in this is the speakers part. It's using phono sockets. But the rest of these are phono sockets anyway, innit? And the rest of it, take a look at these. Line 1, line 2. You can use all sorts of things on this, alright? You can collect a lot of things on these, by the way. Okay? You can collect a lot of things. There's some collections here as well. Okay? And there's some down here. These are line XLR balanced. These are for your phono. Okay? You could use any one of these for your systems. Okay? You can use these one, this one, and these ones, alright? To connect to your system. Whatever source you want to connect to. Okay? Then you got coaxial, 2 and 1. And here you got optical digital 2 and 1. You got 2 of them here. Really good. And this one for PC2, PC1. You could probably use it for a PC, really. Maybe. If there is a connection on your PC, you probably could. I'm thinking that, how can you normally connect this to your PC, this thing? It's very simple. On your PC, you got 3.5mm jack. On here, you can put a phono. That's it. You should be able to connect onto your PC, and you should be able to get sound. Okay? You should be able to get sound. Well, that's why normally with speaker system, you get sound anyway. You probably there's a PC input that you could take sound over your computers to this thing. There should be something like that. That needs to be tested, innit? And theoretically, how can you get sound from computers and all that from this thing? Can it be from here? By just connecting a 3.5mm jack and connecting his phonos, or you have to get sound and then just select the input selector here, or you have to use one of these. That's a USB, isn't it? That's gotta be a USB. It's for the control. What was that for? And the AC is for the power. There you go. Technics model R1000 stereo integrated amplifier. Panasonic Corporation. So there you have it. Now the specs. Acro Digital Technology. Read that. Technics Deputy Design. High rigidity cabinet. Okay. FTC output power. Okay. That is for as the speakers I told you. If you look on this Per channel, normally when you will use an amplifier, this is 150 watts. This is right. This one's really good. But if you look at the speakers I told you, that was 140 watts. There's not much of a difference there. So buying them speakers, right, with this amplifier is the right fit. Technics SU-R1000, you can have them speakers with this. Okay, they're the right fit. The speakers are 140 watts, but the output here per channel is 150 plus 150, makes it 300 watts. This is excellent. Then you got input, sensitivity, input, impedance. Take a look at that. Frequency response, load impedance, which is 4, which is pretty good. 4 to 16 actually says. Wow. Analog inputs, take a look at that. Right. What do we get for this? Line times 2, okay. XRE balanced times 1. Phono X1. Phono XRE balanced 1. Main X1. Then we got digital. Lot of specs there really. Optical, digital has was there 2. Cogs on is 2. USB times 2. Then it's got PC1 and PC2 as well. Okay. These are USB-B, aren't they? These are a bit different. And there's PC1, PC2 as well. So there's pretty cool ports on this. Analog output, headphone output, yes. USB DAC is a USB-B, isn't it? It's a USB 2.0 USB audio. Okay. Support codecs. Take a look at that. Power supply, power consumption, dimension. WX HXD 430 mm times 191 mm times 459 mm. Weight prox 22.8 kg. It is a bit weighty. What else to be in it? It's a proper amplifier, isn't it? Accessories: remote control, calibration record, AC code, owner's manual. Get inspired. Ha! They showed a black one now. Very nice. Time for some photos or images. Are you ready for this? Here we go. That's a side view to the left. Looks really nice in black, don't it? I would prefer the black one. Looks really, really beautiful. Well, amplifier's always been black before, previously by Technics. It's a silver color for you. If you want a very shiny color, if you prefer something like that. That's the top panel, right? A very good chassis that is, by the way. Giving you really good sound quality, by the way. And we already covered that on the back. I gotta say one. USB. I don't know why they made me 2. I have no idea. Ha! The inside the circuitry. There you go. Very nice. Another side of the circuitry for you. The AKM chip, which is very vital for this. I think most majority stuff inside this system are like Japanese stuff, you know. Yeah. This is so good. You get to see all the circuitry and chipsets in there. I like that. There's a full top view of the circuitries in there. Beautiful. What do you think, man? There you go. I think it looks really nice in black, don't it? This is a serious stereo Technics amplifier. SU-R1000. There you have it. If you are into a serious Technics stereo integrated amplifier SU-R1000, this is the best place to be. This amplifier has the power to deliver from sound. Using the phono sockets is the right way to go. It is a 2-channel amplifier, by the way. It's made for 2 speakers really, but I don't know, we can see you can put like 4 speakers on there for some reason. Yeah, so it's a very, from the outside chassis, which looks very nice, well designed, looks very beautiful, and inside all the circuitry to give you the state-of-the-art sound quality that you want to probably get from any other amplifier. This is a thing like, you know, when you go to like gigs and you're dancing away and all that, this has a serious sound quality like that. It's been told by many people, reviewers, articles which I've been reading. They've been saying stuff like that about it. Okay, I will be showing you all of these Technics system for real. You will see them. Don't worry. You won't just get pictures now from me. Once I got all these products, all the Technics stuff I just showed you. I don't know if you see my previous videos on Technics. From earphones, headphones, whatever they are. And this amplifier. And tomorrow I'll be reviewing the Technics SPR1 speakers. Yeah, the one people don't want to talk about. Like, they're not actually using Technics speakers. They're not even talking about them. They should really, if you're showing the Technics amplifier, you should put the Technics speakers on there. You know, the only video I saw where the Technics amplifier and Technics speakers was Technics themselves. That's just crazy and stupid. Only Technics are doing it. Why the people bother not doing it? Well, it costs a lot of money. Then you should look elsewhere. Because if you want something, you know, Technics amplifier and speakers needs to be the same brand. You gotta spend a lot of money, man. You gotta do it. It's the right vibe, man. Technics, pure sound quality. You want that, you gotta spend a lot of money to do it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video today, and you got depth and good product knowledge on this item, I'm happy to review this product for you. I literally think it's one of the most amazing amplifier and fits in with the nice beautiful Technics SU-R1000 speakers. It's the best whole bundle. It needs to be bought. So give me likes, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.